Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, thank you passing by, and if you are returning viewers, thank you for your support. So today we're going to look at 5 habits that will likely make you to be broke after living abroad. Is that not interesting? Yes, you are living abroad now. It could be in United Arab Emirates, it could be in United States, it could be in Canada, it could be any part of the world. There are some habits that you are doing now that may likely result in making you to be broke after you live abroad. And when we mean being broke, it means that your financial status is going to be hampered with. That is, you are likely not to have that financial satisfaction the way you used to have it while you are still living abroad. Now, what are these habits? One, lack of target savings. Yes, lack of target savings. Every month that you receive your paycheck, every month you receive your salary, how do you make up for your savings? Do you just get your salary and you just divide? This one has to go for feeding, this one has to go for this one has to go for that. And at the end of the month, there is no particular one that goes to your target saving. And what do I mean by this target savings? Target savings is that you have a particular goal you want to achieve and you are saving towards that. It could be towards your education, it could be towards your self-development, it could be towards maybe building back home or doing business back home. Remember, especially if you live in the Middle East, you know that you don't have permanent residence. You are going back home. So you should have a target saving. And if you are the type that you just receive your salary and you just send everywhere, it's a sign that when you lose that job or when you finally go home, you are not going to have something to fall back home. Part 2, sending money home that does not have any relative effect on your development. What do I mean? Because see, at the end of the month, in fact, before the month goes to an end, you will have been seeing a lot of calls, messages, and all that for families, friends, in fact, whatever you want to say, bills piling up before you even receive your salary, no matter how little, and you discover that at the end of the month, you've even sent 90% of your earnings back home, and such money is not as if they are using it to do anything for you. Now, here is it. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should not help family members. I do help my family members as well. I'm not saying you should not help friends that needs your help. I do not say you should not help anyone that comes across you. But you need to do it with wisdom. If at the end of the month, 90% of your earnings goes to, oh, I have school fees to pay, someone calls for hospital bills, this person calls for this, at the end of the month, you already sent 90% of your earnings. Remember where you are. You are going to pay bills as well. You are going to pay house rent. You are going to feed yourself. You are going to transport yourself, and you do other things as well. You pay insurance. Now, if 90% of your earnings goes back home just for people back home to meet up their own needs, you are likely to be broke. Number 3, no investment habits. You don't have something you are investing on now that can generate you a kind of financial stability when you return back to your home country. You see, when we're talking about investment, it might not be investment that you have to do something physical. There are so many investment portfolios that you can invest your money in, no matter how small it is, even as a savings account. If your money is in a savings account back home, I'm telling you, it will still be generating small money for you. Or you probably, the money you are saving, you've not thought of what to do about it. You can even put it in fixed deposit accounts. These are the things I do sometimes. So you put it in fixed deposit account, and if when you put it at fixed deposit account, at the end of the month, or maybe you go for 1 year before you come back for vacation again, you are going to have interest. You have a kind of interest yielded on it, and it's a form of at least it's yielding something for you. Imagine that one is trying to help everyone. This one is different from sending home money to pick people's bills. You cannot help everybody. So if you have the mindset of, oh, I must help my friends, I must help my siblings, I must help this, I must, good. And when you are helping, you should have the habit of helping them to stand on their feet financially, so that they will not depend on you in the future. That is, if the kind of help you are doing is picking up their bills, you are going to remain broke. Even if you like spend 100 years abroad, when you come back you will remain broke. That is it. So the kind of help that you should do is to help them in such a way that they can generate income. But if your habit is to keep picking up their bills and you think you are helping them, you are going to be broke. So them, so that they can be financially independent, that is the only help you can do. So you cannot help everyone. So another habit you are making now is you are trying to help people picking up their bills instead of helping them to remain financially buoyant. Then another one is you are always on spending spree. Where you are now, yeah, you are working, you have good job, you know, someone, you are always on spending spree. You know that spending spree, you go out with your friends, you spend. In fact, you go to restaurants, you pick up people's bills, or you go to shopping mall, you buy this because your friends are buying. If you have that habit, the money that will have gone for investment or for your own personal development, you are already spending it. So you are going to be broke. You are not going, if you engage too much in impulse buying, you are going to be broke after living abroad. Remember, you want to still maintain your financial status. You want to maintain that financial satisfaction when you return to your country. Then you need to stop all these habits, or you look for ways you can go around it, because you cannot stop helping your family members, you cannot stop helping your friends, you cannot stop helping everyone around you, but you can use wisdom. Engage in those habits now, and now you realize why you become suddenly broke after you return. Even after 6 months you started lamenting for money. Or maybe now you are there, you are engaged in these habits, or maybe I did not even mention those habits that got away your money at the end of the month. Let me know that in the comment section, so that you can kick against this, minimize this thing, so that you can have a better financial structure in place before you return back to your home country. Until I come your way next time, I'm Funmi Oyelakin, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like, and share to your friends. Thank you. See you. Bye-bye.